So
On what is it, Maine? Right by the Brooklyn Bridge there, and Sand Street. And
Yeah.
you go down to the Navy Yard.
yeah. So were you drinking?
Huh?
You were drinking at a bar?
Drinking? It's a beer joint.
What kind of joint?
It was a beer happy hour.
A happy hour, yeah.
Those days, a glass of beer was a nickel, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I met her. Her and a girlfriend of hers named Mary.
Yeah.
And right off the bat, and I just come back from China. That was in 1936.
So you were in China for 4 years.
Well, I was in China from. I left in the end of 32. It takes a month to get out there.
Yeah.
And I was in San Francisco waiting for a transport to China.
Yeah.
And that's when the Long Beach earthquake happened. Well, I was up in Goat Island in San Francisco. Long Beach flattened out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Long Beach had an earthquake and it really flattened out the whole city.
Really?
Yeah, and I got out there. That was in February, and while I was there, they sent me to Merrill Island. Well, what the hell was I sent to Merrill Island Hospital? I had chicken pox.
Yeah.
I think it was chicken pox. I came down with chicken pox or something. They sent me to Merrill Island, so Navy Hospital, and
Yeah.
I came out and I waited again for the transport.
Yeah.
And I finally rode the Shawmon out there. It takes about 30 days.
Yeah. And what'd you do in China?
Huh?
What did you do in China?
In China, I was assigned when I got out there. I was assigned to the Yangtze River on a Tula-Wheeler gunboat.
Yeah.
We protect these river boats that fly the American flag.
So were you a gunner?
From the pirates and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So were you a gunner?
Huh?
What did you do? Were you a gunner? Were you a gunner?
Was I a summer?
A gunner.
A gunner? Yeah,
Yeah.
I was a gunner, and
Yeah, me and my brother.
yeah, he was a gunner, and
One great character. Okay.
just all around deal. And we spent 3 months in Nanking.
Mm-hmm.
That was the capital of China at that time. Then we spent 3 months in Hankow. Then we spent 3 months in Yichang. Then we go up the gorges, up to Chongqing, and spend 3 months up there. It'd take a year from the time you left Shanghai to the time you got back. And when I made the round trip, I said to myself, well, I've seen the Yangtze River, now I want to see the rest of China. So I got me a swap with a guy on the Augusta flagship there.
Yeah.
So I went on the Augusta, and he came on the Tula-Wheeler, and then on the Augusta was flagship, was a flagship. We had a 4-star admiral on there, and we went around shaking hands, Japan and Singapore and Manila and all those places. Went to Australia, Sydney and Melbourne and Perth, and went Bali and all those places on the way, stopped.
Huh. Could you speak Chinese?
Huh?
Did you speak Chinese?
No,
No?
I could never pick up the language.
Yeah.
Pidgin Chinese, pidgin language.
Yeah. And I remember you were on a boat with Charles Lindbergh.
What?
You were on a boat with Charles Lindbergh.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Did you get to meet him?
Yeah.
What was he like?
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And me and my brother Mark are pretty close.
And
And Eddie and I.
what else?
Teddy for a long time was not close.
Oh, I was
When Teddy came
I was
back
with
from
Nimitz.
Poland,
You know Nimitz.
He
Admiral Nimitz.
Okay.
He was the. They made him a 5-star admiral. He
Okay.
was the captain of the Augusta when I went on there.
Okay.
And later on, Bean said he was out in China and knew all the Japs and this and that. That's why they gave him command of the fleet on the Pacific coast after the war started.